Good day, everyone, and it's nice to have everyone join us this right. Over here is actually afternoon. I don't know. I probably on how much time is actually that should be like 4 a.m. in the morning. So wherever you're joining us, it's nice to have everyone join us. I can see Crypto Mayhem is here, Zena is here. I see Mark. It's nice to finally meet you in person for the first time. I see Glow Token is here. I see a whole lot of guys, a whole lot of founders joining us this afternoon. Sorry, I might be using afternoon because over here is afternoon. So whatever the time it's nice to have you once again. I'm Tudor. Everyone know me as Tudor Crypt on Twitter. I host a couple of AMA sessions. I host spaces on Twitter. I've been in the blockchain space for about 3 years. I've worked with some couple of guys in the Binance. Actually, I'm a very big fan of Binance, and I'm a friend with CZ as well. So it's nice to have everyone join us this afternoon. So I don't know if who's representing Kai Chain here. So like want each and every one of us like go over introductions, get to like talk about the project and let everyone know what the project is all about. So Kai, I think Rod is representing Kai. So Kai Chain, I would love you to go first. Can you just talk about yourself and talk about how what Kai Chain is all about?
Sure. I'm Rod. I live in South Korea, and our project is a blockchain, and we decided to create a blockchain instead of a token project because we can see some problems in the future, and we are trying to solve something. What problem is that? If you remember, 2019, there's a huge transaction, and some blockchains are going down, and then gas fees are skyrocketing, and some blockchains have DDoS attack. So we decided to create an alternative with we are trying to reach a particular speed and still maintaining a low gas fee. And we started this project last 2019 of December, and we were able to complete it after 5 months, and we tried to stress test everything for 1 full month. Almost every 2 days we test it, and finally it's okay. So we deployed it last year June, and from that day on, we monitor the blockchain 24 hours, every 24 hours, 7 days a week, and based on the monitoring tool, all nodes are good and it's excellent. So we are really good to go, and we just started our private sale actually, and this blockchain is using a different consensus. I believe Tudor is aware of every consensus out there. So we chose to do a POA consensus, and we have our own reasons. I cannot take too much time because there are many speakers now, but you can read about the POA. And one thing that we are very proud of is that our blockchain can reach a staggering up to 100,000 transactions per second. Now, compare that to Ethereum, which can do 15 transactions per second, and Binance Smart Chain, I think, 160 transactions per second. And we were able to achieve a much faster blockchain. And we also maintain the blockchain to be EVM compatible. 90% of smart contracts out there using the Ethereum virtual machine. And so every smart contracts that you deploy on Binance or it can be deployed right away on our blockchain. Also, another one is our blockchain is really very cost effective. Even if Kaichain or KEC coin will reach $1, you still have to pay the gas fee is almost free, I can say. Okay, even if our market cap can reach up to $1 billion, gas fee is still nothing. The last feature of our blockchain is, yeah, like any other blockchains out there now, it's carbon free. There's no carbon footprint. So yeah, I would like everyone out there to try our blockchain. Our blockchain is already live. I just opened the faucet so anyone can get a free Kaichain coin test coins. And our Explorer is out there. You can see it. It's public. Our testnet is also out there. Just connect to our network. So yeah, I'm inviting everyone to try our blockchain and give us your comments. Thank you.
All right, all right. Thank you, Rod, for giving us a brief introduction on Kai chain. It's actually it's actually a good thing to know that it's EVM compatible. And what I'm actually excited about Kai chain is for the fact that the gas fees are not as high as those ones we get at the Ethereum network. That's awesome. So Powell, I see you're actually representing Crypto Mayhem. So could you just introduce yourself and get to tell us about what Crypto Mayhem is all about. But before you go first, I just want to let other speakers to know we just have about an hour for this AMA session. So we want to just try to be as quickly as possible to make things a little bit more brief so that we could all have time to answer the questions that is, that we left for the rest of us. So Paul, could you just, give us a little bit introduction about yourself and about Crypto Mayhem?
Mhm. Hi Tudor, thank you for having me on the MAA. My name is Paweł. I live in Poland, and our gaming studio is also based in Poland. And we wanted to connect our skill with Unity development with blockchain. So we came up with the idea of Crypto Mayhem. It's two games connected with each other. So imagine you can use the same robot, the same worker in both games. That the same coin that you earn in both games you can spend in both of them. So we created this ecosystem with both interconnected games, and one of them is strategy for people who like to spend more time and think more about the next move. And we also have a top-down shooter, which is very fast-paced, very with tournament potential game that you can play against environment, and you can also play against other players. And we want to write the tournament smart contract so people can put the token into the pool, and then the smart contract um, automatically delivers for the first, second, and third place the rewards. And also, we are really passionate about gaming, so we want to make both games as fun as possible. So, and I think the gaming space is also the best way to acquire new people into blockchain. So it's very easy to understand, and we are still before the great adoption of blockchain. So we want to make it our ecosystem as friendly as possible for the newcomers.
Well, I must sincerely say that was actually a brief one, and having to know that Crypto Mayhem is a GameFi project. When I was like going through your website, I saw a couple of things, very interesting things. The NFTs, and I think there is a native token for the game as well, which we'll get to know about later as we go on into the MA session. Thank you so much. So I think, and Zaina, I want you guys to go last because I've had a lot of encounter with you guys. I've gotten to understand what Zaina is all about. So I want you guys to go last. So for now, I don't know who's standing in for Get Fit Mining. So
Good morning. You have both Isaac and myself here. This is Lynette, and then
oh,
Isaac's also
uh,
here.
okay, Leonard, it's nice to have you on the AMA this morning. So I want you guys to introduce yourself and get to tell us more about Get Get Fit Mining.
Awesome, awesome. Glad to be here. Thanks, everybody. So Isaac and I are from Get Fit Mining. We've both been in the crypto space for several years. And I'll start out and I'll just introduce what Get Fit Mining is, and then I'll let Isaac take over and explain a little bit of what goes on within the app. But we're a move to earn app, and in the true sense of the word. So we are an app that counts all of your activity. It's not just walking outside. It's not just steps. It's not just running. It's everything 24/7. It's your overall activity. Everybody has different levels of activity that they can do. Some of it's based on what their health, restrictions are, or sometimes it's just getting into moving, working out more. So we do everything. We do steps. We do distance. We do workouts. We do your sleep, calories burned. I mean, it's literally everything that you do 24/7. And what we are, we've coined the term proof of physical activity. It's POPA. And I'm going to read it so that I make sure I have it right because it's early in the morning for me at 6 a.m. But we use an algorithm that uses fitness data that's generated by the user's physical activity. So the verification process generates hashes that are used to mine the crypto. And the more physical activity a user engages in, the more hash that's generated and the more tokens that they earn. And it's a great way to incentivize yourself, to motivate yourself to get more active. I mean, it's not just a problem in the United States, but it's a global issue where people are just leading very sedentary lives. We've gotten used to streaming YouTube, streaming Hulu. You know, we binge watch shows. We sit on the couch a lot. We're on our computers a lot. We're on our phones a lot. People don't get out and play and do the things that they used to do as children or even as adults. And so for the last, I would say, 7 or 8 months that we've had the app in operation, we've learned just from our users that it's a very addicting app as far as pushing yourself to do more and to get more active and to be able to mine those tokens. We have an airdrop engine, so it's not just our native tokens, but it's any project's tokens that has been vetted. Isaac does most of the vetting on our projects that we bring in, build relationships with. Because one thing, if you've been in the crypto space, building your community is the most important, that peer-to-peer community. And so it's a lot of fun to engage with like-minded individuals that have very good projects in the making and to be able to build together and help people expand their portfolio in the crypto space. So it's an exciting app. I'm going to let Isaac take over and explain his experience with us. He's a partner of the Get Fit application. I'm not sure if our lead developer Waleed is here, but lots of exciting things that are going on with Get Fit. We've just integrated into Kai-chain, so now we're multi-chain. We are on the smart chain, and we're also on the Kai-chain, which I can attest. The speed of the Kai-chain is incredible, and the fees, our users love the low fee of using the Kai-chain. We've currently, I think we've almost hit 10,000 NFTs that have been minted on the Kai-chain as of this morning. We may be about 100 away from reaching our 10,000 minted mark. So that's an exciting milestone that we've also met using the Kai-chain. So Isaac, I'll give you the floor.
Well, first of all, let me just say thank you, Tudor, for actually hosting this AMA. Again, to all of our future friendships, relationships that we're building here. And also thank you to all of the people who've joined us on the call, the community, because as we all know in this crypto space, without the community, these companies, projects, they don't exist, right? And so just a shout out, big salute to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But as Lynette was just mentioning, I will actually I'm bringing Ron in real quick, but I would just like to share that this proof of your physical activity on the blockchain is immutable. So this is how you earn your rewards. So as you continue to move, exercise, have these different types of activities, it's not limited to you just working out. So we're talking about if you're a swimmer, if you do Pilates, if you do yoga, it doesn't matter. We're including all those people who may think they're excluded. So if you're in a wheelchair, if you're bedridden, if you can sleep, you can earn. And that gives the entire world the possibility of having these rewards to benefit them later. And so again, with all of our great partnerships that we have, X Studio, Glow, Crypt, and so many others that are a part of our movement in DeFi, we're legitimately trying to change and help people understand what crypto is all about. And now you're basically ensuring that you're keeping your hard-earned cash in your pocket, and through your activity, our airdrop engine is rewarding you, actually sending out the crypto to reward you each and every day on a 24-hour period, right? And so this is unique, it's different, and that's what it's all about, man. Just being innovative and great technology. Lynette mentioned one of our great lead developer, Waleed. I wish he was here, but he's awesome. So just hats off to everybody that's part of Get Fit.
All right, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you for Leonard and Weld for talking about the gate feed mining. I love the fact that this move to end. This literally encourages people to exercise more, stay alive. I think when I visited your website, there was one write-up that I loved the most. It says staying alive. You earn by staying alive. That's working out to remain healthy as you're working out, and as you still earning some tokens for yourself. So I don't
Absolutely.
know if X Studios. I don't know if.
Yes, I got him on right now. I have him on
All right.
speakerphone. So, hey, Ron, the floor is
So
yours.
so I want to get to hear about NFTs this time around. So let them X Studios, if you can hear me, you could go ahead.
Yes, he can hear you.
Yeah, okay, guys. Well, firstly, thank you to all the great partners there and to everybody who's put it together. Thank you to Binance Live Group, guys. Looking forward to doing some crazy stuff with you guys over the coming months and just happy to be here. So it's exciting. It took me a bit to try and figure out how to get this YouTube channel thing going, but so in the end, Isaac just put me on speakerphone. It's so easy. I don't know what was going on. So, but thank you. Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you. Audio, it's a little bit we have a little bit difficulty hearing. I would have loved to for you if you were able to be here, get to see your friends and get to interact. But it's cool. It's cool. I love that. So Glow Token, I think you're up next. Sorry to bring you up last. So, get to talk about yourself,
Oh
Brian.
no, it's breaking up on my end.
All right, all right, all right. Get to talk
Can
about
y'all hear
yourself
me?
and
It started
talk
breaking up. So we are the U.S. or United States' first crypto nonprofit. We are working on building a self-sustainable ecosystem. We have currently right now we have our Glow token, Flare token in pre-sale. It's a cross-chain multi-exchange token that's going to launch on one of the world's largest exchanges plus multiple other exchanges. Uh, we're working on building a ecosystem that is built to give back in every aspect of the work. So, for example, Flare itself is going to be our uh, exchange token that is going to feed Glow token Glow, which is our rewards token, which is going to pay out on our to our holders higher rewards than ever before. We currently are working on tying in Flare into the foundation as well. It's going to be our utility donor token, and it will feed. I'm sorry, it's so early in the morning. Still trying to wake up. All right, can y'all hear me better now?
Yes.
I'm sorry. But yeah, so I lost my train of thought. All right, so Glow Token Flare is going to be our cross-chain, multi-chain utility token. It's currently listed on Ethereum and Binance, and it will be going to KaiChain soon too. Currently, it's about a quarter of the way through the pre-sale. It's supposed to go live on April 1st, but again, we're looking at building a sustainable ecosystem that goes from centralized exchanges to DeFi, and it's built to give back on a global level. So the way it works is, man, I am so tongue-tied. Sorry about this, guys. I'm not used to being on video calls. But the way it works is, man, I totally messed this up. I should have been more prepared.
cool. It's cool. You just need to take your time. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, my nerves got the best of me.
Yeah,
Oh,
it.
Well, Tudor, I can actually tell you on behalf of Brian, bringing them on to GetFit, they have some very unique qualities, some very unique things that himself, Jared, and those guys are working on over there is top notch, right? And it's the first ever when you talk about nonprofit blockchain in existence. They're doing some great things that are going to actually be able to tie into GetFit with our fundraisers and things that we're doing. And it only made sense to partner with someone with integrity stand-up guys, doing things for military, doing things for charity, doing things for kids with cancer. All of these things come from Glow. And so for me, as much as we in Get Fit like to help the community, the military, teachers, servant leaders, this became a part of our mission. Like, this is, yes, automatically we can move forward. I knew him from other things prior to Get Fit. So it only made sense, and our relationships have only grown. The things that they're doing to help so many people around the world is magnificent. This is why Glow, X Studio, Crift, we're partnering with KaiChain and so many others that are coming into this realm. When it makes sense, you got to push it forward to the people who can benefit from it all. And so when you take care of others by fundraising and giving, and also I can tell you this, and I don't want to step on your toes, Brian, is that it's also tax deductible. So when you make these donations through Glow, you can actually get a tax write-off with it as well. So guys, there are some amazing pieces of technology out there that are actually skyrocketing and taking us to new heights, all because people who have the right ethics, the right morals, and the right amount of integrity are trying to do the right things in this space to make it safe. And that's what it really comes down to.
Yeah, so
All right.
the go off of what he's saying. So we did get approval from the IRS, which is the big government here in the U.S. Like, that's what regulates all of our taxes, to be tax exempt status, which allows people to donate crypto and get a tax exemption for it. So they'll get a tax write-off to help go against their capital gains tax. And by doing that, they're helping on a global scale. So it'll allow people to donate to a good cause. They get the benefit of the tax deduction while helping people on a global scale. So it's a pretty cool system. Again, so it's like we'll have our cross-chain multi-exchange token that feeds into the foundation, so it generates revenue on a global scale, but it also feeds into the DeFi rewards token, which pays back to the holders on 10 times what it would typically in a DeFi, because typically in DeFi, everything is on the blockchain. When you go to an exchange, everything is done via order books. So this is a way to tie in the order books into the blockchain aspect. So the fees, like the small 1.5% fee from Glow Token Flare, that's the preset, or the token that is in pre-sale right now. It's going to actually take that fee. Half of it's going to go as donations into the foundation. The other half is going to go into building or buying, burning, and pairing liquidity for the rewards token. So it's literally giving back to the holders in every sense of the word. It's giving back to the people in every sense. So it's going to be a fully self-sustainable ecosystem that's going to be driven on so many different networks. And we're partnering with some of the largest names in the crypto industry.
Yeah, that's
All right, all right, all right, all right. Thank you so much, Brian. I think you came back with you got yourself and you were more relaxed to explain a little things to us. So thank you so much. And before I move, lastly to Zena, I just want to remind everyone, for everyone to be as quick as possible to give answers, make it more brief because we just have an hour for this AMA session. So I trust Ahmed, I trust Mark that you guys are gonna do justice. You're gonna, take be brief with your answers. So Zena, so let's hear from you. Get your introduction.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ahmed. You know what, Tutor? I'm definitely doing no justice today. I'll be brief. I'll be as brief as I can, folks. My name is Ahmed. I am the founder of Zena. Love to share my PDF with you, folks. Mark, do you think we can do that quickly? Just share it real quick. I'm gonna just do the Diamond Wallet, which is one of our developments that we have launched. And Mark will cover the crypto merch website that we're creating and development that we're taking on. And his organization, he's a very organized person, so he's trying to keep everything in place. So We do have a pre-sale that is live, folks. Our pre-sale is live at the moment, and if you go to our website or any of our channels, you can find out where it is and where it's hosted and all that jazz. Our tokenomics are straightforward, as you can see from the screen. The pre-sale price is 16 cents, and we are launching in the market at 20 cents. And so the rest is, I'm not going to go through every single point here, but you folks can visit this information on our website as well. So I'll zoom past that, Mark. Do I have controls of that? No. Okay, there we go. That's our team. We have a bigger team than this, folks. There's only so much we can put on the PDF. But as you can see, this is the main team. We are missing some folks here like that belong on this page, including Thomas, which is with us, that does a fantastic job at all the different things that he does for the company. And I'll go through that, Mark, down to the ecosystem, if you don't mind. Perfect. This is our ecosystem, folks. We have the Diamond Wallet, which is already a development that is released. It's live. It's public. The web development portion of it, we are developing the mobile app for that, and that is 95% complete, and it is right around the corner after our launch to hopefully be released, as well as I mentioned earlier, crypto merch, and yes, it is the actual official cryptomerch.com. The company has acquired it and purchased it some time ago after some heavy negotiations, and we're happy and hopeful that we get to continue with it. Chainify is another development that we're doing, which is a brand and creator real quick. So the Diamond Wallet, folks, is basically the first web application online that allows you to purchase any token on the blockchain it's literally hasn't been done before. And when we say any token, we literally mean it. Like any token, you get in there, you put a contract address in, you use a credit card. It's really a great solution to on-ramp people into crypto much quicker. Kai Chain, because we're on-ramping people a lot easier, and therefore there's a lot more transactions happening, and you need kind of a blockchain that's going to be able to support it. So you can see it in their own way, and I'll try to be a little quicker here and give you a little more details regarding the Diamond Wallet, folks. Available in over 170 countries. Anybody can use it. You don't need an account at the moment. You don't even need to connect your own wallet. You can just put in an address that you want the funds to be deposited to. We have a widget available that you can take this widget and put it on your own website. And we do have listings available for other tokens. We have over 15 tokens that we work with that are listed with our Diamond Wallet. And what that gives them is a customized widget with their own branding, their own logo to be purchased with a credit card. And last but not least, the difference between us and our competitors. First off, it's hard to compete because nobody has that solution. But the general competitor in the industry, actually, because we purchased through PancakeSwap, it pumps the PancakeSwap price and it's reflected in the charts. Thank you, guys. I'll pass it to Mark.
Probably help put my mic on. Good morning, everybody. I'm Mark from Zen. I'll be super brief. I'm going to bring crypto merch into your lives today because that's what you need. Cryptomerch.com, it's going to be the most recognizable brand in crypto merchandise. In a nutshell, what cryptomerch.com is doing is we're collaborating with top-tier digital artists to release limited edition drops that will be curated by these artists. We're going to have a revolving schedule of NFT artists, crypto project artists, artists in the area of blockchain and Web3 developments that are going time and limited release amount of items. The crypto merch, crypto theme merch to their communities, we provide that projects can partner with us, and we can provide crypto merch for their communities at merch.com. And with those designs, we're also available to put those in what we're calling the crypto merch box. The crypto merch box is a one-off or subscription monthly service, what has a great box of crypto themed goodies, whether that's coming from cryptomerch.com or we partner with we partner with crypto or NFT communities, and we allow them to create their own custom boxes. Excited about crypto merch. There's a lot of amazing other things that we have down the line, but I don't want to take up too much more time. You can head over to zena.io, check out our roadmap, read more about our ecosystem. We definitely invite you to do that.
And I just want to jump into it real quick here and just say, folks, Tudor's our host, and everybody that's joined here. He's done a fantastic job. So, folks, if you haven't followed him yet, he's on Twitter. He has a great following on Twitter. Great shows every week. So just don't forget the host, because it's a lot of work to do this, and we appreciate you, Tudor.
All right. I'm really into cryptocurrency. I love a lot. I love a whole lot of things about the blockchain. I love Web3. So I do host spaces Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the morning, my time, to educate people on the blockchain, Web3, and other stuffs that are happening in the ecosystem. So thank you, thank you so much, Omar. So I will want to go real quick over the questions. I have just 3 questions for each project, and I think we have from my time I have about.
Hey, Tudor, do you mind real quick? Ron was able to come onto the platform so that he can share a little bit about X Studio real quick. He wasn't able to do that in the beginning.
Okay, Ron. Okay,
Can you
Ron
hear?
is back.
So sorry, I know it was like a real issue for me trying to get onto this thing, right? But yeah, firstly, thank you for everybody being here, and thank you for the great partners that we're generating. And I'm sort of blown away by just listening to all the different projects that I know a lot about now, and there's so many things that we can all speak about. And from our perspective, we're very authentic. I've worked in the music industry for a very long time. I've worked with some of the biggest bands in the world, some of the biggest labels in the world, but equally I've worked with the biggest graph artists in the world. So we're all about bringing authenticity and provenance back in. So we've got a whole heap of these artists that are coming in, and it's basically about it allows us to sort of collaborate even further. We're obviously putting studios down at the moment everywhere. So hopefully get the one in California sort of under wraps over the next sort of couple of days. Then we've obviously got London and then Paris and then Belgium outside of Sydney. So it's a real good world to be in, and I like the crypto merch side. What you were just saying there, mate. I mean, with the bringing something that's really authentic to a space for artists. I've got so many that would definitely collaborate with you. I love obviously love everything that Isaac's always been saying, and just the sincerity of how he speaks about giving back to the people. And I love what Glow was just saying. We're very much about you. We've been there the whole time, sort of helping homeless and working with structures, with buildings for bees and stuff like that. And so there's a lot of things we can talk about just there outside of it. The space is an interesting space, right? But what I'm hearing here, which is over and over and over, it's not just it's not just projects and just tokens. It's actually real B2Bs, real structure, real businesses that are behind it, which is the most important thing. And again to the hosts and Binance Live guys and all the rest of it, I'm really looking forward to work with you with the team. I think it's going to be exciting. And as you navigate together, everybody has to navigate together through these moments in time, because I know that everybody on this call, when it comes to these businesses, they've really got something really, sustainable. They've actually got real things, got real stuff. They're not saying, "Oh, we're going to do this." They're actually doing it, and every one of them has an underlying essence, which is something that is very rare, of also paying it forward and making sure people are looked after. So it's without taking too much to the floor now, because obviously I've finally got onto the floor. It's that's what it's all about now. Do you know what I mean? Because crypto world in its world is going to shift dramatically into what is real. And you don't worry. I mean, we all have our good and bad days. That's just what happens, right? But you can't rule your life by that. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I think my sound's breaking up. Brian, can you tell us a little bit about the X Studio token real quick? Because we only got a couple minutes, but the X Studio platform, how it works and what the tokens are about?
Yes, so the platform itself, so it's we developed that, and by the way, when I say we developed it, we're still developing it, all the time. So we've got a team of about 15 developers around the world that have been working on that for close enough to 2 years before we even came out with the token.
So in 2 minutes, give us the skinny and what's so exciting about X Studio.
Well, X Studio is a brand for starters in a big way. I mean, I've worked with Coldplay, I've worked with AC/DC, I've worked with Simon Cowell, I've worked with Hosier, I've worked with so many amazing bands. I was broadcasting for iHeartRadio globally. You know, I've had the beauty of working with Jimmy Iovine and Interscope, and equally working with Golden Robot, which is 12 labels that we're working through at the moment. But it was all about in the early days, just broadcasting to the world. You know, work with Bieber, you know, and so broadcasting out so people can just see it on their computers. And then with the change of, I mean, everybody be aware of this, when the whole period went down with, you know, COVID and all the rest of it, it affected immensely the entertainment industry, full stop, right? Okay. And I mean, everybody would know that. And then on top of that, as an artist that I am, right, you know, the top 10 artists in the world when it comes to that, what you know is that I'm not just the graph scene anymore, but they're my friends. Like, we talk every single day. So I collaborate with them. Do you know what I mean? And we're bringing them in, which is what makes it sort of kind of special, I suppose, in that point. And I've got a ton of their art, my art sitting here. I've got art everywhere around the world. But what makes it different is it's not just on its own, just a digital asset as an NFT, right? There's every NFT that gets put up within our platform, there's an actual original that's sitting there that's there. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking an original that's being pushed out of a printer. I'm talking whether it was spray painted, oil painted, whether it's an actual song, whether it's, you know, a poem that was handwritten, all sorts of things, indigenous stuff. Like, so that's the thing where we keep the authenticity and provenance of how we move through it, right? And then
That's
we
awesome.
obviously, yeah. So we just, because what
Ryan,
it
we got
does.
like 1 minute left, so we got to hurry. We got
Okay. Well, then,
15
So
minutes
then,
left. Not
yeah.
trying to be rude here, but we got 1 minute.
Okay. Well, I think then I mean, authenticity and provenance and protection of artists in general is what we're all about.
Yes, awesome. We got this limited time frame and all these projects, but I really wanted to make sure you got the floor and could explain what X Studio is about in the NFT space in the, you know, entertainment industry. And so you can go to the X Studio platform and read all about them too. And Ron always is doing AMAs on Twitter, so it's a really good time to pick up and learn more about that project as well.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, the X Studio. Thank you, Leonard, for also, you know, trying to, you know, assist in drawing out some of those questions. So I think I will
Yes.
just go over a few questions, and I think we'll spend a little bit more time because I just have 3 questions for each project, you know, so all of us will get to understand ourselves. So we'll go back to Kai Chain. I know about. I think I've gone to your website and I saw you guys have a native token called K. That's KEAC. So could you talk about you know, the tokenomics of this token? Is the smart contract audited? So just give us a round of about the tokenomics, and if the smart contract is audited.
Okay, KEC is a native coin, so it doesn't have any smart contract, but we will create a wrap KEC in order to integrate and talk with other smart contracts. And it's already done. For tokenomics, our supply is fixed to 1 billion. There are other blockchains that have infinite supply, but we chose to have a fixed supply. It's fixed to 1 billion. And our plan is to sell about 10% for a private sale, including pre-sale and deck sale later. We will try to keep about 20% up to 30% for partnership. That means we will give it to our partners community, including Get Fit and other projects we have now. I call these projects for this AMA because I saw they are really great products, and I talk with my team and we handpick all these projects. See, Crypto Mayhem, they have good games. Zena have good products. GetFit has really amazing offering, and X Studio Glow. All the projects that you can see here are really good products. They have good offerings, and Kai Chain is willing to power all these projects. And our private sale is ongoing for probably 3 months, and then after that we will move to centralized exchange first before we go to decentralized exchange. Our dex is already ongoing. It's already being built right now. We have a lot of dApps on top of our blockchain. So our blockchain is already live, but we will not stop there. We will create other projects on top of this blockchain, and it uh, we will make sure that we will be looking for problems that will be solved through our project. So, yeah, does that answer your question? Really, I'm breaking. Not
Well,
sure.
well, to me, the question. No, I don't know if it's from actually from my. Okay. I think it's from my own part. Sorry about that. Mark is putting me up with some good updates down here. So I think it's from my part. So thank you so much for doing justice to that question. I love the fact that you guys are setting out some percentage of the token to for partnerships, which means you guys whatever project you guys are having partnership with they will have your tokens as well. So crypto mayhem, I'm getting back to you right now. A quick question:
Okay.
as a GameFi product, we all know NFTs would definitely we all know NFTs are definitely included as GameFi products. So how do your players, people that want to play your games on, how do they get these NFTs and how does it work?
Mhm. Okay, to make my answer more interesting, I will show our gameplay, which is related to the NFTs. So, for example, the mech that you can see is an NFT, and owning more powerful mech can increase the earnings of our native token. And those those mech NFTs can be upgraded while so the mech that has a of one battles is getting boosted, and this is a great way to also have a passive income from our ecosystem, because if you are the mech owner, you can put it for very easy rental, and also rental is great for people that want to try the game. They want to try if they are a very good player and if they can make a big profit in our game, but they don't want to risk beginnings play. And this mech will be one of the NFTs that we use in our ecosystem. We will also have drones. Wait, am I still live?
I think we lost you. I'm gonna pull this share down real quick and let's see if it can catch up. Are you back?
Mm,
Hey
Well, at
guys,
first,
can you hear me?
We
yeah,
got you.
I think we could hear
Can
you.
you hear?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I got a very big lag on my internet, so I think it's enough of streaming, enough of sharing my screen. But yeah, thank you for attention.
All right. Thank you so much. Although we lost you towards the end of trying to explain to us what it's all about. I actually have an idea and experience playing some game fight some games on the blockchain. Having to stake my NFTs, having to use my NFTs as an avatar to play these games, and always very interesting. Apart from blockchain games, I play other games as well. I'm a gamer. So I want to go over to X Studio again. So real quick, I just wanna like before getting to get fit mining. X Studios. I want to like ask as a marketplace when these artists put up their work on your marketplace. Recently OpenSea and are fighting to take away royalties from all these artists. So do artists that put up work on your marketplace, do they get royalties, or how do they benefit when they put up their work in your marketplace?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Yeah. So what special because of had with artists in general, the royalties obviously it's now that they can actually have wallets in there. It's and why that was important in music as an example can get X percentage of the 10 gets X percentage of the 10% manage, and the manager gets X percent. Even if you know relationships down the track, it they'd agreed on whatever it was, or it's digital. So it's got 4 levels of control, mate. So it's not a fixed rule side that anyone will put set up. As a token, it could be just in India, the royalty up themselves as a label. So it's fragmented. Can see you there?
I think you're breaking up pretty bad there for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Got that, but unfortunately.
Okay, I'll say it again. What to before this line sort of crackled up?
Let's try it one more time.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. It's just every third word seems to be getting cut off.
Okay, I'll see if that helps. The R2D2. Yeah.
Initially, you
AI
sounded
will.
great.
Pardon?
Give it a try now.
Well, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
so-
you're good right now.
So what I was just saying there, what makes is that the royal question, it can go 4 levels of royalties. So, in India, summing up themselves, or I think it, whatever the royalty is, they could be whatever 1%, or they want to put 4 different wallets, and those wallet, the label, the manager, and even an introducer. That way, at that moment in time, they all agreed to put that up. It moves forward. There's down the road. You know what I mean? Just they move to another label, but it doesn't matter. In time, they did that together, looking down that way. For at the moment, I'm not going to say that it's not going to go than that. But at their own royalty up to 10%, and they share in that pool. Pick each. So the artist might say of the 10%, take 1%. Label my A&R, which is marketing, or it could be just from an artist perspective, the splits they want to do because they collaborate. Do you know what I mean?
Tutor, unfortunately, it's just breaking up constantly. It's very difficult for anyone to hear what you're saying. Unfortunately, apologize. I'm not sure where it is on what end, but I think connecting all over the world is probably taxing a lot of things right now. So We apologize. Unfortunately, that was very difficult to understand you there. Tudor, take it over.
But Tudor, you can take it over. But from what I understood, that there was benefits for that NFT, and there was something that they were doing. I understood that much, and I urge anybody that wants more information that didn't hear to go to their website and check it out. I'm sure they got lots of info there.
Yeah, if you want to send me a link,
Yeah.
I'd be
I
happy
think
to send it out to the to all the chats. I can send out direct link. That's the same for everyone.
Okay.
If you want to
I
share
think
the link.
I think the best thing you could do right now, we could at least drop the link to your website on the chat session so people could get started from there. I think that would be a great idea. So gift mining. I have a question for you guys. As a mining protocol, what would be required for the users to do? Is there anything like KYC or during the onboarding? What would it require for a user to do to have to be successful, be a user, or to be able to mine successfully? What are they required to do?
Well, first off, it's real simple. There's no KYC, right? I know we can share a lot of information about it, but there's an onboarding process, right? You're going to need a DApp wallet, right? And you're going to need everybody walks around with a smart device, right? So if you're on Android, you can utilize your smartphone. But if you're on iOS, you have to have a smartwatch and a smartphone, okay? So you have to have both to actually mine your crypto. And so again, as you know, you can mine with just your phone if you're on Android, but remember, it doesn't calculate or mark down all of your steps. It doesn't capture all of your movement, right? So a smartwatch, like I have on here, is going to be best in our actual system because it allows you to earn for every step, every movement, everything that you actually physically do, even your sleep, right? And so with that being said, it just takes you above and beyond what most people think Get Fit is. It's not a one-trick pony, and we have other things that make up Get Fit as well. We even have our Travel to Earn that is coming soon. We also have our Play to Earn that is also coming. So,
all right. Thank you very much, Will. I don't know, Leonard, did you have any other thing to add to that, or did he answer the question perfectly? To me, I think I'm good because I've had encounters with other apps like these. We have to like get on your smartwatch. Your smartwatch literally counts your steps more accurately without the smartwatch. So, Leonard, did you have any other thing to add to that?
Yeah, and while she's adding, I'm going to share my screen for her.
Yeah, that would be awesome, Isaac, if you want to share your screen. iOS also only has to use their phone, so it doesn't require the wearable any longer. In the beginning, that's the way it was, but we've actually made it so even with the iOS device, you don't have to have the wearable. And we are completely decentralized, so we don't require the KEC, and we don't store anybody's data. So your health data is not anything we store. We only use it for the purposes of the mining rewards. And after that, we expunge all of that data. So we don't collect individual personalized data. We don't track where you are or anything like that. So it's completely anonymous, which is nice. And while Isaac's got a couple of screens that he'd like to share too, that kind of show what the app is like. It's completely unique of any other move to earn app that's currently on the market.
Well, personally, I think I love the UI. I don't know. It looks great to me. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Right? And so
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so also remember, right? This is the first interactive algorithmic programmatic NFT to ever be created. And so this actual NFT has a 3D, it's encompassed with 3D. So you can physically go in, touch your NFT, move it around, upside down. You'll be able to change your band. You'll be able to upgrade your system. You'll be able to merge within Get Fit. We're already right now, we can actually transfer NFTs to other people that we want to share them with. And as a matter of fact, being that we're on this call, I put out on Twitter earlier today, I am going to share at least 50 ultra bands within the next 24 hours with those people that have been following, supporting, and doing a lot of work behind the scenes within GetFit. So if you are one of those people and you're out there listening to this call right now, what we want you to do is make sure that you're following GetFit mining app and also Noble at Noble Moody _357 so that you can actually get in, qualify, and receive one of these bands so that you can start mining tonight.
All right, all right.
In addition
Thank you
to
so
that,
much.
I would like to add something. Those who are buying also
All right.
our private sale coins will have a full access to get fit. So that's another thing to remember.
Wow. Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I must say. So I think I will move over to Brian right now. I don't know if he's here with us. I can find him on the stage.
Brian?
Globe token. I
Can
think
y'all
he's
hear
not
me?
here with us.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you. So Brian, I went through your website and I saw the Glow Foundation. So could you explain to everyone what the Glow Foundation is all about? Yeah, just talk about the Glow Foundation.
So the Glow Foundation is the first United States crypto nonprofit. It's going to go to bring or tying in Web3 into helping on a global scale. So it's what we're talking about, allow US businesses and investors to be able to donate and get tax write-offs at the end of the year while helping out on a global scale. We work with all sorts of not only US organizations but worldwide organizations in times of need. We help children with cancer, families in need, children who are homeless, who are hungry. We've worked with a orphanage that needed lights. We went out and donated toys to orphanages. It's a way to help giving back on a large scale.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's awesome. It reminds me of the Binance charity. Binance do try as much as possible as they can to give back to the community, give back to humanity as well via the Binance charity. It's more like just like what Glow Foundation is all about. So I love the fact that you guys have other things in mind. Have humanity in mind. So that's a great one. So I want to come back to you, Mark. I want to ask about the crypto mesh. So how could someone possibly get a crypto merge? Because personally, I would want to have one. So how could someone get a crypto merge?
So currently, Crypto Merch is going under heavy renovation. We had a 1.0 Crypto Merch when we originally acquired the domain, where we started to test our products and our designs in the market. We sold several different lines of clothing, and we decided that we wanted to refine the model for Crypto Merch. We wanted to be more of a direct to consumer, but we also wanted to be also to help other businesses and projects get merch into their community's hands. So what we've done with Crypto Merch and is basically put it into a temporary hold while we develop and continue to build these relationships so we can launch with our first limited edition drop. We have a number of discussions going on right now with NFT artists from certain communities and on different chains, where we're going to line up a whole schedule of artists that are going to be able to have their own curated lines. So right now, if you go to cryptomerch.com, you're going to register. You're just going to sign up with your email to get notified when our first drop is going to happen. So we're very excited about that. We expect that next quarter to be launching with our first artist and our first limited edition drop. So a little bit more time, but it will be
Oh,
there.
oh, lovely. That's lovely. So I think I would just go over and get myself signed up. So get ready to receive notifications and see how I could get my first merch, because I actually love what Zena is actually building. So thank you so much, Mark. So I want to Rod, are you there? I'm coming back over to you. I have a second question for you. Although you talked about a little bit about the private sale, so I want you really deal on the private sale. How could someone participate in the private sale? What is the minimum amount? What is the maximum amount? Could someone participate in the private sale? So how could someone go about it?
Okay, thank you. Anyone who wants to buy can just go on our website, and there's a link there for private sale. There's no minimum amount, but there's a minimum amount for you to get the full access for Get Fit Mining NFT. So if you buy a minimum of $100 equivalent of KEC, then you will get a promo code from us through email, and you will have a full access of NFT miner, and that's it. There's no maximum amount to buy, but the distribution is already explained in our announcement. So when you click the private sale button, there's a private sale announcement there. All those private sale buyers will have their coins vested for 6 months. That means they will get their coins 1/6 for every month, and the distribution will start after the private sale, 2 days after the private sale ends. So yeah, visit our website and learn everything about Chain.
Hey, Rod, and with your
Thank
promotion, the one thing that is um, exceptional about the promotion you're running with the Get Fit is you get the ultra bands with your promotion. So all of any of the other promotions that we're running are just on the primary, and the ultras give you 125% mining efficiency. So that's exclusive to Chain
awesome,
for your
awesome,
pre-sale.
Wow, that
awesome. That's
thank you. That's amazing.
awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
That's great. That's lovely. So thank you so much. And I think when you were talking, I got a lot of good comments coming, like everyone loves the Kai chain. That's actually awesome. I personally would want to like look into it and see if I could participate in the private sale. So I'll go back to Powell. Crypto mayhem. I think I have one question for you. I think I've gone through your roadmaps for 2022. You guys have accomplished a lot. So could you like we're just in 2023 right now. We just got into March. So could you like give any of us an update on what you guys have achieved so far, January, February to up to date? So what have you guys done so far? Because I think I saw um your roadmap. You're still in progress. So what have you guys achieved so far that is it listed out on the roadmaps?
Yeah, so the recent biggest achievements were uh, publishing the demo for top-down shooter, but that was already December. So recently we launched DAO. So already it's already the third week that our community has option to vote on the decision that our team is making. And for example, the first voting decided that the next thing we need to do in the coming months, in the coming weeks, was to fix all the bugs that our beta testers listed, and in 2 weeks we fixed all those bugs. Now the next the next thing that is coming is the new NFT sale by the end of March. And then we also looking to translate our first game, Epifrog, which was a Web2 game, which will be soon released on Steam and Nintendo Switch. We also decided that this game could also be a part of our Crypto Mayhem launcher. And we will work to also incorporate this game into the blockchain.
Well, wow. Thanks for the updates.
Thanks.
That's a nice one. So you guys should just, I want to like appreciate you guys for what you guys are doing so far. Trying to keep up to the roadmap, working according to the roadmap. That's actually an awesome one. So thank you so much. I don't know, if X Studio could we just continue asking X Studio question? I don't know if connectivity is actually really okay right now. If I could go to X Studios, are you there?
Run.
I think Ron seems to be having issues or
Yeah.
thereabouts.
If not, I do want to share some tutor about X Studio, and this is I don't think Run covered this, but I want to share it with you real quick. Run
Perfect,
and
perfect.
X
Go
Studio
ahead.
have an amazing uh, staking pool as well, right? And you can
Yeah.
actually stake with X Studio or through X Studio with the tokens that you earn through GetFit, or if you decided to go in and purchase tokens on their site, Either way, with the tokens that you earn in GetFit, you can actually stake them with X Studio, and you can compound them. And so again, they have their great percentages. You can choose 25% of the tokens you earn up to 100%, but it's just an amazing feat. And what just happened over the last 24 hours with their staking was absolutely amazing. I believe I think I earned like 10x of what I had. So again, their staking is amazing, and the way they have it set up is when you go into GetFit and you click on X Studio, or if you go directly to their site, if you're a part of GetFit, you can actually click on X Studio, connect your wallet, and you can go straight to staking through there as well. And this is just another compatible resource for those people who are out there looking at these different projects. And we're all partnering up to make it easier for you. So the onboarding is really, really simple to me. That is, may not be for everyone, but I think we have a pretty simple step-by-step guide within our app. So once you open our app, you go straight to our step-by-step guide, and it'll walk you through everything you need to do. And one quick clarification, you can mine with the iOS device alone, but just remember, you actually earn more with your smartwatch, okay? Just want to make sure I clarify that to everyone out there listening.
Good on you.
All right, all right,
Isaac,
all right.
I'm back here now. I'm back here now if you can hear me.
Okay.
Well,
You
yeah,
can
yeah. I
hear
think
me?
I
That's
think
right.
yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you because the question I wanted to like asking, I think Will Weld has done a great one on that. I wanted to like really get to talk about the staking part of the project, but I think
Yeah.
Weld has done that a lot. So thank you so much. I understand that you're having a little bit connectivity issues, so no pressure. So
Yeah, no,
I think I don't really
that's
have much more
okay.
questions.
And look, the staking platform, just you were saying there. Look, anybody that's been in there for 90 days, which is, I can tell you, the top 10 holders don't sell, and they're all sitting there. Basically made on average about 2.7 times their original. With the staking platform, there was just a few little things that we had to iron out. So it did, it did cause some issues because we have the numbers, but the reality is, and a lot of people don't really understand, we adjusted it and everything's now sort of working perfectly again. We had to sort of get it right, get the contracts right 3 or 4 days or whatever it was, maybe 5 days, I'm not quite sure. But they're still now, right now, just for their 30-day average, up 10% on the month. And that's a huge result, whatever it is, but it's hard. It's hard to educate people on why these sort of little changes. Had to do that to sort of ensure that the stability of it was actually going to be right, because it was just a tiny little bug that was just issuing more tokens than what it should be. And again, the X Studio themselves, they put in over 12 million tokens back in to make sure that it was good for everybody. So we always do the right thing. I mean, and you can't escape these people that abusing you and stuff like that. There's not much you can do about that. Do you know what I mean? But everyone will see is completely sincere, because we're a real business. Not just saying that we're going to do this and going to do that. We've been around for 10 years. You know what I mean? We're the real deal. So just had to get those little things, just our platform. We sort of push the boundaries above pretty much most projects out there. And then you got to tighten the sort of the nuts up on your wheels. Do you know what I mean?
All right, thank you, Ron. I was about to like call the bell on that because we're really losing our time, and we really want to bring this to an end and get a lot of people to get on other things, on other stuff online. So I would want I don't have any more question. I just have one more question to ask everyone. But before I would do that, I want Ahmed to say a thing or two. Ahmed, what's good?
Absolutely.
What do you have to say for us before we get to end this?
Well, I'd like to say thank you to everybody that took the time to join us here. Folks, I know all of our listeners, we're trying to respect your time as well. We know that the attention rate for the average AMA is not too long, so we don't want to make this go on forever. We are going to end the segment. I know Tudor does have a question for each project, and I want to just say thanks to everybody that did take the time to listen in. Thanks for all the projects that are up here. You guys have some fantastic stuff that's brewing on your end. We're super excited to dive deep with each project at some point or another to build out these collaborations that we're looking at, hopefully. And then, yeah, just thanks. Thanks for everybody in their time. That's it. I'll give it back to you, Tudor. I want to respect everybody's time.
All right,
Thank you, Ahmed.
all
Thank
right.
you for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ahmed, for bringing up everyone. It's honestly, I must say, it's nice getting to know each and every one of us. Just not getting to know behind the PFPs and getting to see everyone's faces and we're all feeling so good. So before we end everything, before we end the AMA, I have one good question to ask everyone. Having heard everything we've said, we've had lots of information of each other's project. What do you as a person or as a project, what can we expect? Do we expect to see any strong like collaborations with among you guys? So first of all, like I want to allow Kai to go first. What do you think of collaborations? Is it gonna happen between any of these projects? Are you gonna collaborate? Are you guys gonna collaborate with yourselves and work on to bring up something good?
Yeah, the reason I called everyone here, we handpicked these projects because we saw the potential and we are willing to work with every one of this project personally and as a group, it doesn't matter. I really believe on these projects, you can never go wrong with any of these projects. One day, everything will be tokenized and be connected by a blockchain one day. So it's best for you to position yourselves now. Thank you.
Well, honestly, I must say, so far we've started. I want to like commend Rob on how he's really brave on his answering of questions and get straight to the point. So, Leonard, what do you think about collaboration? In just a sentence, just in a minute, what do you think about collaboration?
I think that the collaboration between the projects is paramount, especially in the space. If you don't have that, it's the space is so new, the crypto space, but having the project collaboration, it helps to really build strong communities, especially being able to pick the projects that you think are strong, that have a really good future as far as what they're giving back to the communities and what they're offering to the public. And I love the collaboration that we have with the current projects that we're working with. That's part of the airdrop engine that we have with Get Fit Mining. It's about bringing projects together, collaborating, working together to build strong communities and to share the crypto space with the world, because it's such an amazing space to be in, and it's life changing. Especially, I believe that it's the future. So this is what I believe is important. I think that that's what we have here with Get Fit Mining and all of these projects. A lot of times you'll see projects that kind of want to keep it to themselves and build and protect that smaller community that they're building. But when you work together and you collaborate together, you're building a very strong infrastructure, and you're also providing something that's better for the people that are getting involved in these projects, because you're promising them that you're completely dedicated to the project, to the space, and that you not only support your project, but you support the work and the projects of others that have a very promising future in the dedication to the space.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hopefully, I will get to see you guys, collaborating with all yourselves and making the space more lovely than it is. So, Powell. So, in your own time, just a quick one in just a minute. Do you see yourself collaborating with you guys or with anyone? What do you think about collaboration?
Yes, we are in very early times of this industry, and I believe competition is great, but also finding mutual benefits is also amazing. So we are very open for partnerships and collaborations. And what we really like at Crypto Mayhem is looking for double utility for our NFTs. So the NFT that has a use case in both projects. That's when you add value of both projects to one NFT for the buyer. So this is something we are really looking forward in the future.
All right, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for making it a rap one. So, Brian, same goes to you. It's lovely, it's nice to have you come on the stage. So, personally, on your own terms, project-wise, well, what do you say about collaboration? Are you seeing yourself working with any of these guys, any of these projects we are on here on the AMA? What do you think about collaboration, Brian? I don't know if you're there.
You asking for
Well. Okay, I think
Brian might be
he's
frozen.
Yeah, he
yeah,
might be
Brian.
frozen. We'll go to someone else until he's back on.
Yeah, yeah, we'll move to someone else. Mark. I
I
always
think I
love your interjection.
I think Mark might be partially frozen too, but if your voice is working, Mark, you can go ahead, and I'll take
Can you
another
hear
one
me?
too. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, we
great.
can hear you.
I'm standing very still. I'm standing very still. You know, we have a number of we have a number of collabs in the works with Crypto Merch. As I mentioned, we're planning on partnering and in talks with partnering with top tier digital artists to bring their creations to life in merch items. We don't have anything on pen and paper yet and signed, so we can't really speak to those yet. But when it comes to the Diamond Wallet and our web app, we have a number of crypto projects that are now utilizing that and embedding our widget onto their own websites and directing their community to their own website to be able to purchase their token with a credit or debit card, which is huge for projects on the BNB chain. Normally, you would have to buy BNB, take your BNB, bring it into your Trust wallet, swap it with Pancake Swap, whatever the token is you're trying to swap. It's a convoluted process, and it's difficult for people that are new to buying crypto. So, part of our mission at Zeta is to bring Web3 to all. And this is one of the initiatives that we have is to make it easier for people to be able to invest in the projects that they love. So as far as collaborations, we have a number of those. And you can head over to diamondwallet.io and see that in action.
And I'll just say
Great.
something quickly, Tudor, for the other part of that. I know we're almost at an hour and a half, so respectfully, we will stop it at the maximum 9:30 mark, probably even sooner. But I will say, in regards to collaborations with what I've seen today, folks, I mean, I already know that, us and KaiChain, there's something there. Right? That's 100% guaranteed. And that includes everybody else, just because with Zena and KaiChain, we've already kind of had that rapport. We've built it up. We understand each other's products. And I see a big use case in that sense once we can onboard them as well to the Diamond wallet, and once we can start to facilitate their payments and transactions. And that's something that we can do across the board with everybody here, as well as the NFT part that Mark just explained. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to continue these partnerships and to grow with the companies that you guys are seeing here, folks. Make sure, please, to the audience, follow everybody here, including the host. We'd really appreciate it, and you guys can stay up to date. Thank you.
We got
All
Brian
right.
back as well, Tudor.
Thank you so much. Brian, I think you froze out there a while ago. So a quick one. We're asking ourselves, what do you think about collaboration? Is your project open to collaborate any of these projects?
Oh, we are definitely going to collaborate with any and everyone. I mean, that's our goal, is to be able to tie pretty much bring unity to NFT projects and to different tokens. Like, we work with everyone. We're part of the SafeMoon ecosystem. We're expanding out to other ecosystems. We're getting in with NFT projects. Darcy Donovan, who is pretty much the crypto queen, she's part of the Glow Foundation, so she brings in the whole NFT world into our aspect of things. So, we're allowing people to build blockchain transactions and turn it into charity donations. So it's definitely collaborations are definitely in the future.
Yeah, that's awesome. Finally, I want to ask Williams. I think I think William, I saw you in the chat session. You say the possibilities are actually endless. Honestly, coming together to work. Even Binance, how big they are, they're still collaborating with other projects to still hold it, to still be doing well in the ecosystem. So, Welt, what do you think about collaboration? I know Leonard has already talked, so I want to have your own view.
Well, I love it because we're already doing things and collaborating with several of these projects already, and so they're already part of GetFit. We're part of them, and it only helps build and extend the actual communities, right? And so when you become a part of GetFit, if you receive a token in your wallet and you're a part of GetFit, now you're part of other communities and you're helping their projects expand with actual live wallets, with actual moving, building. And so what it does is it automatically extends your communities. And so with GetFit, with our airdrop engine, we can bring all of the projects together. If they have tokens or coins, we can airdrop them into the wallets as people earn them. It makes it more fun to work out. It makes it more fun to do different activities. And the collaborations, again, the endless possibilities, it's enormous. Where we can go, where we already are, and where we're going in the future. You're looking at already right now, roughly 12 tokens through the GetFit airdrop engine. And so we're bringing in other projects as we vet them. With KiteChain, talking to Rod, we've talked many times. And again, this is just the foundation of where we're going. We're building extensively. XStudio, Glow, KiteChain. I mean, hey, we're looking forward to everything and anyone that has a great project that they really want to do for the community.
Right. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. For giving your own take on what collaboration is all about. I'll be looking forward to get to talk more with you guys on Twitter because I have a good community on Twitter. I'm gonna like draw my community to this project as well and see how I could bring up some few people as well. So thank you so much, guys, for making this AMA session a wonderful one. I want to give a big thank you to Ahmed, for joining us, bringing all everyone at the spot, get to like talk to us and get to learn about all these projects. So I don't know, Ahmed. I think we're gonna like end this right away and have a good day, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. The live streams are all going to be available on all channels. There's a few sales going on, so make sure you check out the projects. Appreciate your time. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.